Hello, welcome to your safety moment for the week of March 24th. So this is the first time we're doing it on a weekly basis, so we'll cover a couple of events here and the critical controls that could have been used to prevent this. So one is individuals were working in a chocolate factory when they smelled gas. A team was dispatched looking for the source of the gas odor. Little did they know that natural gas had built up in the basement until it got above the lower explosive limit. So that's the point in which it'll burn or explode. And that gas found its way to an ignition point, resulting in an explosion. 6 workers were killed and 3 were injured. The critical control in this case would have been evacuation, so taking yourself out of the danger zone. There should be an emergency plan that basically goes over if you smell gas in a facility like this, how to cut off gas and how to get people out. So that's the critical control that would have worked in this case. And it says it was above the LEL, so they probably had a gas meter with them. So if you do have a gas meter and it goes above the alarm limit, get out. That's what it's telling you. Second event is we had an individual who was backing up a trailer into a warehouse dock. The individual was the spotter. They were pinned between the back of the trailer and the dock frame and was killed from the associated trauma. So a critical control in this place would have been a hard physical barrier between the dock that was being backed into and the area where the spotter was standing. You'd also need to determine if a spotter was really needed. Can we eliminate the hazard by not having the spotter back there? So that needs to be evaluated in cases like that. Third, we had an individual who was driving a yard truck at a marine terminal. While driving, a co-worker driving another yard truck struck the truck, and the individual was ejected from the cab and hit his head on a cart nearby. The blunt force trauma resulted in a fatality. So the critical controls for this yard truck would be the same as like your vehicle. Wear your seat belt. That's the critical control in this case. That seat belt will keep you in the cab and would have prevented this fatality. The fourth one, an individual was cleaning out an auger at an asphalt transferring machine. The individual was cleaning the auger while it was running, although it's a large auger, but it rotates very slowly. He was caught by the machinery and pulled through the auger. The individual died from catastrophic crush trauma. Special note here, the same individual received a verbal warning 2 days prior for the cleaning the auger while it was running. So the critical control in this case is lockout, tagout. Don't try to save time and do it while it's in operation. It's got to be properly locked and tagged before you go in to do maintenance on rotating parts like this. And the fact that he had received a warning 2 days prior, a verbal warning, maybe that wasn't good enough. Maybe the supervisor needed to take further actions to show the importance of making sure these critical controls are implemented. I mean, violating lockout, tagout standards is very serious, and a verbal warning doesn't cut it, and it would have prevented a fatality in this case. So thank you very much, and have a safe week.